Hi, and welcome to another edition of Let's Talk Ghosts. And today, we got a doozy for you. So, I don't know how I found this particular video. I think I must have been searching for something, and it popped up, and I decided to save it to watch it when Bruce and I were together. Because I work away from home, so, sometimes I find stuff when I'm not at home. Anyway, so we just finished watching this one. Oh my God. So this is a video. The channel's called The Side Eye Guy. And I'd never heard of him before. But I can tell you we immediately, after watching this, subscribed. Because I'm curious to see what else he comes up with. But this particular video is called Liars Exposed. The Paranormal Files play their part in promoting a scam. And the graphic shows the Paranormal Files hit rock bottom. It's a hilarious debunk. Now, so Bruce has got his mouth full, but one of the things he said just a second ago is he's
I'm gonna try to keep my F-bombs to a minimum.
So,
try is the key word here.
So, this house is in Atchison, which is very close to the Sally house. In fact, it's just a couple blocks away at 1322 Maple Street. And the guy calls it the 1322 Maple Street House of the Dead. Yeah. Anyway, supposedly this house is majorly haunted by demons. And it's been... First of all, the owner, his name's Steven, doesn't stop talking the whole time you're on tour with him. And there's been lots of reviews that state the fact that he just won't shut the hell up. Yeah. The walkthrough tour that we watched, one of the things that he did was he turned on these devices. Yes. Supposedly paranormal investigating devices. And I really think what they were sound effects. Yeah. And they're made to sound like, the spirit...
Ghost boxes.
The ghost boxes. Yeah, with that reverberating sound and everything. And he's got a bunch of stuff pre-recorded, and he's playing it while they're doing this tour. Yeah. So, it's talking to them.
And he always got this annoying strobe feature on his flashlight.
Yeah. So, the owner, his name's Steven, as I said, claims the energy in this house is darker than the Sally house. And he uses the Sally house reference frequently to promote his place. Apparently, he says the house is built on like mass graves, like 100 people buried there still. And again, goes on about the Sally house being, he's more haunted. He also has a haunted podcast, a haunted taxi service for like tours, and there was something else.
Just doesn't shut up?
No, he's constantly promoting them. Yeah. And when he's in the house, he doesn't shut up and let people investigate or listen to the house. So one of the things that this fella said, and he said it was easy to find out with just a little bit of research, he doesn't let people stay after midnight to investigate. So they go in at 8 o'clock at night and they can't stay past midnight. And I often wonder if that's because maybe real investigators would spot the bullshit.
I could spot it the second you open the door. And he flashed this, look at this. Look at what? I couldn't see fuck all.
There we go. There's the first F-bomb. So for those of you counting at home, we're going to have to count those F-bombs. But one of the things that happened as soon as he opened the door is the door on the opposite side closed. Yeah. And that's just draft. That suction from one door opening and the common sense here, you're not allowed to have it. And I think that's why he doesn't stop talking, because it throws you off balance.
Well, yeah, because it's so much bullshit. And I can't believe that fucking Colin fell for it.
But did he really fall for it?
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, like, one of the things that this side-eye guy says is he knows Colin is smart. I do wonder if, they've paid their money to go investigate this place. He's got a YouTube channel. He needs to make content.
I would fucking write it off.
I would go through it and carry on and say, we did this, and nothing happened.
But he didn't.
He didn't. In fact, one of the things that he said was they showed drone footage over the house, and you can see this sort of structure off to the side, and they're saying it's a cemetery.
It's a vegetable garden.
The side-eye guy says he went to Google to look at, the picture of the house, and you can clearly see it's a vegetable garden. Clearly see it.
Yeah.
And he said that Colin must have seen that, but didn't call him out on that. Wow. Didn't even debunk that in his footage for his channel. So that was pretty sad.
Yeah.
It wasn't just sound effects. He had disco lights in one of the rooms.
Yeah.
I don't know what those disco lights were for.
To throw you off kilter.
Yeah, I think so.
The floor is likely crooked, and you got the spinning lights. And
ooh. Yeah. Then there was the psychomantium upstairs.
Oh God.
I mean, and haunted dolls.
And a straight jacket.
And a straight jacket.
A piece of a
straight. Like, why would a straight jacket be in somebody's house, even if it was found in the underneath in the soil or whatever? This wasn't a insane asylum or anything. Really?
No.
This guy has put everything that he could pull out of the ether into this house. Apparently there's a room upstairs where a serial killer killed people.
Yeah.
Well, they debunked that. The side-eye guy contacted the city of Atchison and asked if there was any serial killers in the area. No, never a serial killer in Atchison. There were murders in the city, but never in that house, and no serial killer. Like, really, that would have taken 2 seconds to make a phone call to confirm, if you really wanted to confirm. Yeah. He also showed this Stephen guy, again, who's not stopped talking, this window where he says there's tons of flies, always flies. Well, they're dead flies. It's like a whole bunch of them that he probably found somewhere and poured into the windowsill and never cleaned out. So, there's...
And ladybugs.
And bugs, dead ones. But there's tons of dead ones. And if you don't clean them out, they're going to be there for the next time.
Yeah.
And he says, oh no, they're always there. They're always dead flies.
To get back to the meat and potatoes of the investigation that Colin did.
We haven't even got to the investigation yet. They're just doing the walkthrough still.
Yeah.
So after we saw the dead flies, he showed that little cubby hole of haunted dolls and Dirty Gertie. Dirty Gertie is just a doll that he has behind a little glass box, like those kind that you can buy. And he's got it all set up, just kind of like Annabelle.
Yeah.
It's locked up there because it's demonic. And he says this doll is from the Holocaust era. It's from, get this, the Nuremberg trials.
Yeah. Some fucking respect.
First of all, the Nuremberg trials. Where does a doll come into that?
No.
I'm sorry. I know my World War II history. There were no dolls at the Nuremberg trials. There were Nazis.
Yeah.
They didn't play with dolls.
Listen, you never know.
Oh, Jesus, it was the most ridiculous thing. But he's got all this caution tape all over the place.
Yeah, police tape.
Yeah, police tape.
That you can buy at Halloween.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but he's got it so it looks like you can't go too close to stuff.
Well,
because if you go too close...
You find out it's bullshit.
It is. Like, it's absolutely the most ridiculous stuff. And then they have a clip after he's talking about the dolls from Dirty Gertie from the Holocaust. They move to a clip of Colin, one of his little interviews, and he's basically making excuses for this guy. And really, he didn't do any research. No research at all. He's just taking what this guy says as gospel.
Well, he did that at that sanatorium too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to be taken seriously, you got to do your research.
Yeah.
And you can't just go in believing.
No, oh, yeah.
That's just like The Conjuring house.
Yeah.
Don't get me going on that again. But yeah, I mean, you're making excuses for this.
You buy a house, you're not gonna fucking
F-bomb.
You're not gonna get somebody's ghosts buying a house. You're gonna buy a house. Whatever ghosts you have with you are gonna follow you there.
Yes, and by the same token, sometimes you can buy a house that's haunted.
Yeah, but
not to say that it's all full of demons. And if you hear the demon's name, we've got to go right away. What the hell is that?
What the fuck is the demon's name?
And
and he never said.
The demon, if it's truly demonic, is not going to tell you his name because that gives you his power over him to get rid of him. He's not going to tell you his name. Honest to God, that was the most ridiculous thing. If you hear his name, we got to go. No. Dude doesn't know his demonic history either.
Yeah.
Jeez. I mean, just because you hear it doesn't mean you can't speak the name. You can hear the name all you want. Just don't say it out loud. Yeah. Oh, it was the most ridiculous thing.
I'm sorry to everyone.
The editing, this show was hilarious. It was absolutely the most entertaining thing I've seen in a while. I mean, it was really sad to see.
Some of the stuff that song.
Yeah, that was a bit over the top.
It's over the top, but.
It was really sad to see Colin trying to explain away all of this stuff when damn well he must have known. He must have known. No. He's been an investigator for long enough. He must know that this was pure and utter bullshit. But he's trying to sell it to us anyway because he wants to build his YouTube channel.
Yeah, but you can't show me crap and ask me to take you seriously. Because
don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining.
Yes.
Yeah.
But anything that he's done now is going to be tainted in my mind.
Yeah, it's going to call into question everything.
Well, it's like when he was on Destination Fear and eating and sleeping.
And snoring and sleeping. Yeah. Like, truly. What kind of investigator does that?
His investigation,
I've lost it.
Yeah. It's just, it's gone.
Yeah.
And, I was a big fan for a long, long time.
Yeah, I'm very, very disappointed.
Yeah.
This side-eye guy also has another video of Paranormal Files that he says he's debunked something else of theirs, and I'm gonna watch it. I want to see what else they have to say. Yeah. But I'm very disappointed because I'm not saying that Colin and Connor were my heroes, but I really enjoyed some of their programming.
Their works.
And now not so much.
Yeah. You gotta wonder,
how much of it is BS?
Yeah.
And how much of it is real?
Yeah.
And that's the kind of thing that throws the industry, the paranormal industry, into a whole bunch of I don't believes.
Yeah.
Because people are faking stuff. And I'm not saying he's faking it, but he's letting other people... No, I don't think he's faking it. He's allowing it to be said.
Yeah.
He should be exposing it.
Yeah.
We went here, we listened to all of this, we did this, and we couldn't find anything.
Yeah.
Even their little SLS thing in the basement, they tried to say this...
Bodies.
They're trying to map bodies on the floor.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't work that way, even if the SLS did work. It doesn't map out a flat surface and pretend it's trying to be bodies. No, it's mapping out junk on the floor. We know that it does that because we've seen how it works.
And the Estes method.
Oh, I am really convinced that his headset... was not sound cancelling.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, because he heard the questions. He knew what he was being asked.
It frustrates me because now I'm questioning, is it all these shows that I liked? And
I think for him, some of the things that he was saying, the phrases he was saying, were far too much for what a entity or a spirit would be able to say in a short. It takes energy to speak, and to come out with a big, long-winded sentence is not what you normally hear.
No.
And so that's why I didn't buy that.
Well, yeah, he was saying word for word the question he was asked.
Yeah.
And,
that never happens like that.
No,
I've never seen it anyway.
No, it doesn't, because like you said, it takes
energy.
Energy and I'm
really disappointed.
Yeah.
And disgusted.
Yeah. Like, have some,
respect.
Yeah. And what word am I looking for?
I'm not sure.
I'm so
oh my.
It's so blatantly.
Yeah, it was obvious to anybody looking at this that I really think the guy didn't stop talking because he doesn't want you to think long enough to realize that he's full of shit.
Yeah, and again, it's like that guy who at the sanatorium,
constant talking. Yeah. Just shut up and let us investigate. Yeah. Let us listen. But if you have too much time, then you're going to realize he's full of crap.
Yeah.
And I don't think they had very much time on their own to investigate after his hours of whatever, how long he was taking with his tour.
Yeah. But, and look at the reviews of the people
that went to that place. That alone was enough.
Yeah, it would keep me going from going, no.
I'm not going to go there. Yeah, why wouldn't you? You're looking for places to investigate. Why wouldn't you look at the reviews from people who've been there and realize it's a bunch of junk?
Yeah.
Why waste your money? Because I'm sure they paid.
Oh, yeah.
Why waste your money on nonsense?
And that's another thing. When does your monetary value override truth?
Yeah. So the Paranormal Files, Colin and Connor, needed to make a video for their channel because they make money off of the ads and stuff. It's all monetized.
Yeah.
So they're trying to make it look good. I'm going to have to... I'm not going to watch this investigation, obviously, but I'm curious about how long this video was. And I wonder if it's like some of the others. They're 2 and 3 hours long.
Yeah.
Which I never watched.
We can fast for...
Oh, I'm not even going to do them the dignity of watching it because it's all bullshit. But,
I'm just disgusted.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, that's all we can say. So folks, I really would, if you haven't watched some of the stuff that we've commented on, I would definitely watch this if you have been a fan of the Paranormal Files. If you've liked them, just see if you feel the same way we do. This was something that really surprised us.
Yeah, it took me off my moorings.
Yeah, it really, it caught us for a loop.
Yeah.
And it does have us questioning now the authenticity of this group.
Yeah.
So now we're going to have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Anyways, folks, that was today's
and that was
today's
good.
episode.
That was good. I didn't swear that much.
Yeah, no, you didn't. You were pretty good. Pretty good. A lot of bullshits, but very little F-bombs. Yeah. I'm surprised. You did good. You did good, Bruce.
Yeah.
So that's it for another episode of Let's Talk Ghosts. Thanks very much for listening. By all means, drop us a message in the comments and tell us, what you think.
Yeah.
Absolutely curious to hear what you have to say about this episode.
Even Colin.
If you're listening, yeah.
Yeah.
Justify. Please tell us.
Tell us why your brain shut off. Why?
Yeah, you're a seasoned investigator. You know better. You know better.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for us.
Happy hunting.
Happy haunting. Bye now.